Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Common Sense Crypto Channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XDC. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about XDC. I'm going to start with this. Trade Tech, a technology provider for trade finance asset distribution, has completed what it says is the world's first trade finance-based NFT transaction. The world's first. That's how early we actually are into XDC. Wait until this is happening on a daily basis, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. XDC receives a very bullish rating on Thursday. It's time to get on board. And we see here, over the last 5 days, XDC Network has earned a very bullish rating on the Investor Observer Sentiment Score. The Sentiment Score measures the performance of XDC Network over the past 5 days by volume and price movement. The Sentiment Score provides a quick, short-term look at crypto's recent performance. This can be useful for both short-term investors looking to ride a rally and long-term investors trying to buy the dip. But it's nice to see that there's a bullish sentiment around XDC. Right now, I feel it is so undervalued. It's not showing its actual value, in my opinion, in any way. Will blockchain tech revolutionize the global supply chain? The current system for shipping products around the globe needs an upgrade, and blockchain tech is ideal solution to many of the issues. And we see here, moving goods around the globe via the supply chain uses inefficient logistics and operation systems. Shipping requires contracts, payments, financing, and tracking systems that use manual paperwork, time-consuming approvals, and a financing system based on credit. Blockchain technology reduces friction, fraud, and inefficiency. As long as these countries are talking about fraud inside of trade, that means they're going to try to get laws put in place as soon as possible. They're going to want to go digital as soon as possible as well. The XDC token, used as settlement for bonds, letters of credit, insurance, smart contracts, and loan collateral, eliminates nostril accounts, allows private transaction data with public confirmation around transactions, can connect smart contracts on different blockchains, interoperable, minimizes fraud and miscommunication. That creates additional expense. And we know the supply chain is broken right now. Even Amazon can't get your packages to you in 2 days, even if you have Prime. Sometimes now it takes up to 2 weeks. Now is the perfect time for Xinfin Official, which has real-world utility. The XDC token is the underlying utility token that powers Xinfin's hybrid blockchain. The XDC token acts as a settlement mechanism for dApps built on the Xinfin hybrid blockchain. To date, use cases built around Xinfin's XDC utility are My Contract, TradeFinex, Chroma, Land Registry, iFactor, Block Degree, and Term Pay. But it goes beyond that. You see XDC Web3 domains, Go domains, chain files. And there's all these projects, but yet there's very little price movement. That's why I said I feel it's very undervalued. Crypterium, Xinfin name service, Garda Visa card, Comtech Gold, that's a huge one. I believe that's going to grow in value as time goes on as well. CycleBit, Law Blocks, eCoin, Matico, Kinesis, XDC NFT, Super Bulls NFT, Impel, another massive one. Prime Numbers, also very big. Yoda Plus, XDC, Plugin, Ledger Mail, Swap Protocol, Metablocks. Metablocks, again, is going mainstream. I see commercials on TV for that as well. Stasis, Globian Stacks, GBEX, BlockScan, Storex, XL Trip, Travala, another very big one. My Contract, TradeFinex, DCB Bank, Chroma, Block Degree, Term Pay, Land Registry, Infactor, Airnets. And we're going to see a lot more growth all throughout 2023 around XDC as well. That's why I said, it's sitting under 3 cents. You got to stack a massive bag of it before it's too late. At some point, XDC is going to show its true value. When it does, it's going to be very shocking to a lot of people. They're going to feel regret around XDC. They're going to be wishing they either bought more or bought some to begin with. The fourth industrial revolution is happening before our eyes, and the mainstream media hasn't once thought about even mentioning it to the public. It's like they just want people to stay in fear and focus on the past so they miss being part of building the future. And the fourth industrial revolution is here right now. It started in 2011. It's really starting to amp up. You're seeing AI growing more and more. Wait until trade goes digital. That's it for XDC, in my opinion. I believe it's going to price so many people out at that point. But again, you have to invest at a time like this. It's your one and only shot to get financial freedom. 12 digital assets that have real world utility that deserve research are below. And you see, XDC is one of them. But if you're going to diversify, you want to buy a little bit of all of these ISO coins. You know, XRP is not going to move all the world's money. I say it all the time. XLM is going to move a lot of money. XDC is going to move a massive amount of money as well inside of trade. Each one of these cryptos are going to play their own part inside that new financial system. What is XDC Network and why is it going to be a successful regulated trading network used by banks and SMEs globally? Let's start off with Xinfin Company that created the XDC network partnering with ITFA. What is ITFA? And you know, it's all so focused around trade, but XDC, the token, is a well-rounded token. It's tied to metaverse and Web3, NFTs. And it's going to grow and expand over time, and the value's going to rise. ITFA represents the rights and interests of banks, financial institutions, and service providers involved in trade risk and asset origination and distribution. That's what ITFA is. Who else uses XDC Network? Well, let's dig deep. Enigio and Swift works with Enigio. This will remove the need for endless amounts of paper storage at banks. Users will be able to notarize a digital document in real time and securely transfer tokenized documents using XDC. Now, tokenization is going to be huge in the future. It's going to grow year over year. It's going to be massive. But think about all that paper they're going to get rid of. Think about how fast things are going to move when something can go digital in a matter of seconds. XDC Network will eliminate long paper trails, fake documents, shipping ports, papers, headaches, and eliminate broken, siloed, centralized systems. And we know the system's broken, but yet people still try to make it seem relevant at this point. They try to make it seem like everything's on track and it's growing. Remember, after COVID, they always said, well, the supply chain's getting back on track right now. And it still isn't on track even today. XDC is in line to fix all of that. Insurance companies, banks, shipping companies, anything that has high volume paper and value transactions will be revolutionized. Abu Dhabi Global Markets is partnered and working with the ITFA and Xinfin to create this new network of networks for global trade. This must be boring for the average investor. I better spice it up. What makes XDC so awesome? It still hasn't hit its mainstream cycle yet. You know, people always want to invest in crypto, but they don't want to see the fundamentals around these cryptocurrencies. They don't understand where the value actually comes from because they're under the impression they're going to put money in crypto, and within a few short weeks, all of a sudden, they're going to get life-changing wealth. But crypto doesn't work like that. Unless you get very lucky and you come in right before a massive bull run, you're going to be waiting a long time for things to get built out, things to happen. And yet people still don't understand that. And that's why I make these videos so I could show people what's actually going on, how close we're getting, how the world's changing. And, you know, if you're coming into crypto, you have to have a ton of patience because if you don't have patience, crypto just isn't for you. Especially right now, because these are life-changing cryptocurrencies, fourth industrial revolution cryptocurrencies. Things have to take time. Laws have to be put in place. Regulations are right around the corner. But at some point, all of a sudden, you're going to see the true value of these cryptocurrencies. And that's when you're going to realize the patience was worth it all in the end. What is R3 Corda and why is this huge for XDC growth? R3 Corda is one of the most used platforms globally for decentralized applications, a company built from true innovators. Corda is partnered with XDC and XRP. They are both interoperable ISO 222 currencies. I feel Corda brings XDC and XRP together. And again, if you're holding XRP, you definitely should hold some XDC and vice versa. You should also hold some XLM because these are the cryptocurrencies that are going to move the world's money. R3 Corda Settler uses XDC for what they call a DASL bridge to connect private blockchains to public blockchains, like a major bank blockchain, CBDC, to a public blockchain like XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin. It takes what's out there today and connects it to the digital world. The best for last. What is this network of networks building? A frictionless global trade network with paperless invoicing. Who are they building it with? Some of the world's top banks under the name Trade Finance Distribution Initiative. And when you look at the list of the banks, it tells you that you're investing in the right way. You know, everybody brings up the World Economic Forum also around these ISO coins. The World Economic Forum is so evil. They're out to enslave the planet with CBDCs. Sell your ISO coins to stop this from happening. But this doesn't matter. It's going to happen no matter what. Almost every single country in the world right now is ready to roll forward with a CBDC. If we were to pull all our money out right now, it would not make a difference. And we're retail investors. We got to invest in the right way. Invest with the elites. That's how you get rich. That's how you get generational wealth. That's why I'm always telling you, when the price is low, that's when you want to get in. You don't want to chase, when XDC goes over $1. You don't want to be the guy FOMOing in then, losing out on all the gains from under 3 cents to $1. That's why I said we're early, but it's a good thing because it allows us to make more off of our investment. Xinfin Official is also part of DNI Initiative, which is the most specialized community of technology firms, financial institutions, and corporates dedicated to digitize negotiable trade instruments following the UCITRAL's MLETR. So recently, the committee has added 12 new institutions to join the DNI Initiative community: UK Export Finance, HMRC, Nokia, Emirates, NBD, Lloyds Bank, SMBC, Mitigram, CargoX, Automaxis, Norex International, Coriolis Technologies, and XDC Network. Inigio is delighted to welcome the new members since working together is important to push the boundaries and the legislators in the right direction to digitize trade. Take the opportunity to try the DDoC manager demo environment. And right now, I feel some companies are pushing that legislation along. They want to get this rolling out as soon as possible because it benefits them. Think about it. If you could move goods on a daily basis much faster than you are, more securely than they are right now, everybody who deals in trade is going to want to have laws put in place ASAP. That's why I feel time is running out on XDC. At some point, we're going to get big announcements around trade, and XDC is definitely going to move up in price. I still feel it's going to be a high-valued stable coin in the future. It can't be fluctuating the way it does now, or sitting at under 3 cents. I feel it has to be at a higher value to move all of that value. But like I said, now's the time we stay patient, keep stacking our bags, getting ready for that generational wealth in the near future. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.